Testing. Are we live? I guess we are. All right, let's start this. So yesterday we were in playing the first. Oh, I want to load the game. Why am I being stupid? I just click on this. All right. So yesterday we were in the midst of making the first factory, and we have reached. Oh, is it misaligned? No, it's just I'm not seeing it correctly. All right, so yesterday we have reached a level. We have 4 lanes of construction lines, and we wanted to upgrade this to large or at least medium storage capacity and move it here so it'd be closer or at least as equidistant as possible to all 4 lines. And we will be producing 3 different cars, 3 different kind of cars. So the Duke 2, the Duke 3, and the Revolution. Alright. We have customers, we are selling, at least I hope we are. Our finances show that we've been slightly profitable. We've been doing some modifications though, so that is that. I don't think I'll be taking any loans for now. Our car production is a bit slower than before, and that's because we are producing cars much slower than we did before, because we have added the testing and the painting stations, which means that the cars are going to take longer to produce. However, they are of better quality, and we have color choices. This is the red, by the way. I wanted it to be more brighter, like a brighter red than this, but you know, it's not bad. It's better than the original color, I'd reckon, but it is not as I expected. The black one is really cool. Looks really good. The blue on the Duke 2 is also nice. All right. So what we're offering is 3 cars. We have introduced the Duke 3, and I think we have sold a single unit up until now. Yes, we have sold a single unit, and we haven't produced any more. This is the 2nd unit that we have produced into the line, and it's in black. I like the color black. I'm not sure if I want to introduce other colors, but I think we'll do that down the line. As for the research, we have researched a new blueprint, but I don't think I'm going to release it because I think we've bypassed this in terms of... Oh, so this is a luxury car. Alright, so what are we going to name this? We're going to choose a random name for this. Millennia Slugger. Tuareg. What's with the Slugger? Delta FE. Now it doesn't speak to me. Pacer. Turbo. Pacer again. Corvette. A Malibu. Continental. No. Beretta. Delta. Camaro. The names are repeating, I noticed. The names are repeating way too often. The Shaman QQ. These are obviously our real car names. We're gonna call it the Wagon. I think the Wagon is an appropriate name. Let's research a new car. Let's see if we have... Oh, this is a tier 3, and since we have only 1 researcher, this is gonna take a bit of time. But I feel like research is very fast, especially if we hire like 2 to 3 people. We can advance down the tree very quickly, which is not necessarily good because we get overwhelmed with the new designs while we introduce cars much slower than the research is. We're gonna select this because it's nice to have like a backup car to launch later on, but it's gonna be like very much down the line. It's not gonna be introduced very soon. We have only introduced the Duke 3 like not long ago, only like last month, I think. Yeah, last month. All right, cool. The objective of this is to increase our advertisement, scrapping deals. I don't think we're gonna need this just yet. Waiting room. Waiting room is good because this means that we get to retain our customers, and this is research, and I think I'm gonna leave it just for now because research, as I said, is way too quick in this version. I don't think we need any more research. Maybe I'll buy the first one since it's only $100, but we're gonna leave it there for now because it's not really that important. As for storage, I think the storage one we're gonna have to buy next. Dismantling, we didn't need to dismantle any car just yet, so we're gonna leave this. Electricity, I think our electricity capacity isn't capped per se, so saying unlocks a higher limits for energy supplied from the city, I don't think we have reached the limit just yet. And it's also $2,000, so we're gonna leave it for now. All right. However, for we're gonna aim for the storage, and also we're gonna try and get better accommodations for our staff this episode. The repair shop, I think the repair shop is very expensive, so it's working on it down the line, and it's also good because it kind of ensures the quality of our cars. I don't know how though. I think we'll be repairing cars that are already in the market. Maybe, I don't know. All right, so we're gonna accelerate this a bit so we can move along. And what I'd like to do next, since we don't have much money, I'm afraid, but we have a bit of money, is maybe build another or extend the factory a bit more so that we add either another lane, maybe we add another lane and have it be producing 2 of the new car. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. Let's see what that does. Can we move it all together? I think we can. So the idea is that I'd move it and then I would extend it on the bottom to add another lane on the bottom. So hopefully it doesn't cost any money. Okay, so it doesn't cost money to move it. Alright, then what we can do is that we can extend maybe here for $45, and this is gonna allow us to have to add an exit here and add another station. I gotta pay attention to money, but this is not very expensive, so we're gonna continue doing that. And now we have five lines of production. Cool. We'll add a single bench of each for speed and quality insurance, and we're consuming a little bit more electric energy, but I think we're still not hitting any caps. And then we're gonna introduce a new production line that produces this car, another variation of this car, which is gonna be of a different color. So the Duke 3, and we'd want it to be either let's do a white one. So we have a black one and a white one. How about that? Alright, so white one, we're gonna launch the production, and also we're going to add another order. Alright, place an order, and right here we're producing 2 Duke 3s, 2 of the Revolution, and a single Duke 2. Alright, cool. Alright, I mean, we're selling good. I mean, we've been spending a little bit of money, and yet we still in 4,000. So this is actually good. It's a good sign that we have we're making money here. So let's check again. So this is gonna run us back 4,500. This is only 1,500, so we'll be able to get this soon. And this is 3,500, which means that these two are probably going to be down the line. And we're going to go with this first. All right, cool. Yes, we can add now couches to our sales room, which means that we get to have a queue of people waiting. So I think this couch would be kind of like right next door. That'll be. I'll put it at an offset here. Yeah, I don't think there is any collision in this game. So we're gonna put one here. Unfortunately, we cannot put the second one here. Let's put this one at an offset, and let's also move this one so that they're all in line like this. Cool. So now we can have 2 more people waiting to buy a car, and we have 3 booths. At first I thought, for example, this office would sell only the Revolution, but that's not true. Like any salesman at any desk can sell any of the 3 car models. This is just the show one. And where are our salesmen, by the way? Okay, you're not selling cars, sir. Sir, you're not doing your job. Where are you going? What's going on here? Come on, man. We need to sell cars. This guy gets paid 19. This guy, Brian Hayes, he doesn't have a good record, I say. Oh, he's actually been employed only for 2 months. He's a 3 level. I don't know how to increase their level, but I think that's gonna be unlocked later on down the tree. We'll be able to kind of unlock that down the line. All right. So we're producing. Have we produced the first car yet? No, not yet. Okay, so this is actually slow, but since we have 5 different lines of production, we're actually producing enough volume to meet the demand. So I hope, at least I hope. And we're actually becoming very, very popular. I think we got very much ahead in popularity. Though we're only serving like 3 cars. I also wanted to introduce the racing car, the sports car that we have, the model that we have, that we call the Spider. And I want to introduce it and also mark it up really high at 400%. The 400% our parts value, because I want to test if this car is going to be selling if we only have 1 production line for it, and mark it up really heavily because it's a sports car, and so it'd be like a luxury car. I don't know. We're gonna have to test that at some point. We're also gonna check with the Duke 2 if we're actually selling. It seems like we're producing and selling. All right, let's check out the white one. I think the white one looks cool. It's not as cool as the black one, I have to say. I'm more a fan of how the black looks like. But I think it's fine. We offer them a choice. All right, he bought it immediately. This is what happened with the new cars, by the way. It's like people buy them immediately. Like the moment they get off the line, they are bought. Oh yes, we are understaffed because now we are running 8 mechanics for 5 lines, and we want 2 more. So we're gonna hire this guy for 8. No, I laid off the guy. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm sorry. I clicked without reading. Alright, so we'll hire this guy. Also, we're gonna hire this guy and this guy. Only the 3-level guys, since we have laid off one of our employees. All right. So we have these employees that are level 1. They're kind of like a filler. We want also maybe one more. These guys. Alright, we get the $10 one for level 2. Alright, cool. Salesmen, we have 2 salesmen working and selling 3 cars. I guess we also need the 3rd salesman. Alright. Cool. We're 20 out of 20 and we cannot hire anymore. So if we want to expand, we need to upgrade our we need to pay 2,000 to upgrade. Alright, so we are like 5,000 to 6,000. I think it's time to buy this guy. Alright, the storage one. And we can now... now I don't like the position here because it's not in the middle anymore. This one is is equidistant than this one now. I think I gotta move it. Alright, let's see if I can move it. Alright, so let's move it kinda here, so it's kind of like in the center. And let's go and add storage, and it will be medium shelf for $100. Alright, I think I'll put it... would it block the way? Maybe if I put it sort of like this? Yeah. Let's do it like this. So we put one shelf here. Obviously we haven't changed anything in terms of the shelf. This shelf be serving any... I don't even know if you can kind of... Maybe what we can do is like destroy these. But I don't know. Do we have to stop production? Like, how do you migrate? If I go... Alright. If I go here... Come on, man. Click. If I go here to the production, and then... These are the parts. Do I need to stop the production in here? So that we don't order any more parts? Yeah, I'll try that. I'll stop the production of this. So we're not ordering any more parts. Then once I click here, this order, this one here, can we move it? If we delete it, I'm assuming we're going to lose $363 worth of parts. Yeah, I guess we have to stop. We have to finish. We have to finish these. So if we go edit this order, I can place another order. Oh, I really don't know. Actually, have... Is this the price of like the value that we need to pay to get it? Oh, maybe I just put it at 0 and I do place order, and now it's not going to renew, I guess. Is this it? Is this right? I am guessing. So renewal order 0%. The container capacity out of 150. So this is how much we occupy. But does it tell us how much we have in storage content? Ah, okay. So we do actually have, and we can use kind of like the order name. All right. So we named them all order 4, which is terrible. So which order was it? Which was this one. So let's call this the We gotta name maybe the lanes. So let's call this lane 2, or is it lane 3? We'll call it lane 2. So we gotta go Duke 2. Oh, the space bar doesn't. So the space bar changes speed. So we'll call it Duke 2 lane 2. All right. Hopefully, I'm not buying anymore. So can I change? Okay. So these are. Alright, we set the renew to 0, and then we're gonna check back with this later on and see if it is. So this would be lane 1, this is lane 2, lane 3, lane 4, and lane 5. So we're gonna follow these naming conventions and see if we can organize the orders and move some of them to the new shelves. Alright, we're making 9,000, so we're actually making headway with this. Let's check the tree and see if we can buy more. This one cost us 3,500, and I think we can afford it now, so we will do. Thank you very much. We now have benches, tables, and cupboards, which is great. All right, so probably what we need to do is extend the workers area so we can fit more stuff in it. And we're gonna extend it here. And then we're gonna check if we can add some cool stuff. So now we have benches. All right, so what we're gonna do is gonna put a table. It takes quite a bit of space, but we're gonna put it here. I don't know if they're gonna use it like to eat or something. And then what do we have? A sit and a bench. All right, so we're gonna put a bench next to. What is this? Why does it need leg room? Oh, it's for sitting. Okay. So kind of like a bench here next to the wall. Alright, so they have more sitting area. Great. So now they can sit and rest a bit, and this improves their productivity. Alright, cool. This is cool. Now let's check the tree again. So for the next upgrade, we need to do like 5,500. We have unlocked mechanic expertise. Unlocks objects which allow mechanics to gain proficiency in their job. Good. And it's a boxing bag. Now, I don't know how a boxing bag is going to help a mechanic get better at his job, but I'm not going to argue with the logic of the game, alright? So we're going to have to buy the boxing bag and see how efficient it is in making the mechanics better in their job. Also, our salesman, man, come on, man, this salesman is being. All our salesmen are being unprofessional. What's going on? What happened, man? What happened, guys? We have cars in the parking lot that need to be sold, man. Come on. Be on your best behavior, please. Alright. Let's go back to this. So, let's check the... I think it's gonna be quite a while before we are done with these parts, since we have ordered it 3 times. Alright, so let's change the name of these orders too, so that without clicking place order. Alright, so this is we're producing Duke 3. This guy. This is the Duke 3. Come on. Duke 3, line 3. Oh, it doesn't change the name unless I order. Okay, we'll take care of this later. So, can I move? I cannot place any order since there is no need to place any order. unless I remove this one. I can actually remove it. It didn't say anything. All right. And if I go here, I can click and go D. Let's just say D2 L2 so that it's abbreviated. And now we have moved this lane here. Hopefully we haven't lost money when we did that. We'll also move this lane here too, because it's much closer. So, alright, so let's check what this lane is. It's this one. So if I do delete from here, and then I click here, and I say it's D3, L3. Now they get... Oh, okay, so I've moved this one. I moved the closest two to the furthest one. Okay, good job. Alright, I did a good job of that. Okay, so that's fine. So this is order 4. It's the order I want to delete. So we're going to move this order, and we're going to go here, and we're going to call this R, which is R1, basically Revolution 1. I don't know if we're going to add another one. And it's at lane 5. Okay, cool. So now this one contains parts for all these 3, and then the middle one is for the furthest ones. Great job I did. What a great job I did at this. It's a great job I did at this. All right. We're actually back to 11,000. I think we've improved, kind of introducing the new cars and having a reasonable price, a better quality car. It has improved quite a bit, which is good. So now we're gonna, we have a new car, which I'm gonna call, should I continue with the Duke naming? This is, I called this the Duke 3. But this looks more like a Duke 3 than this one. I guess we have to come up with a different name, I guess. But we'll introduce a new name for this. Alright. I can continue. I can call it the Duke 4, but I don't think it looks similar to this one. I think this one was a mistake. No, it's fine. It's fine. I can call it Duke 3 CC is what I can do. Maybe I'll do that. All right. So let's see. So this one is 4,000. I'm gonna hold off on this for a bit while I look at the other thing. All right. So the boxing thing. I think I'm gonna add the boxing because this is gonna add. Profession, and this one requires an employee zone and hire a 10 transporters. We need 10 transporters for this to unlock, and here we need 5 salesmen for this to unlock. And researchers, it doesn't matter for now. All right, we can also buy a little bit, add flowers and decoration. So all right, we'll buy this one too. We're selling, so that's nice. All right, let's see what we should do. I'll go back to the tree for a second. So we have the repair shop, the repair workshop. Is it in the assembly line? And then there is this guy, speed improvement, which is good. I think this one we buy because this means that we can make cars faster, and this is high-speed conveyors as well. This is actually very important, and I think we have the money to afford it. I don't want to overdo it. I don't want to be losing a lot of money quickly, but I'm gonna buy this too. I'm gonna take the risk because now, do we need to install this, or does it automatically increase the speed? And what is this? This is a robotic arm. which can work faster than mechanics at the cost of quality. Ah, so this increases the speed, but it reduces the quality. Interesting. All right, we're gonna stick with mechanics for now. We're only at 1891, so robotic arms are not correct to the period. All right, so let's add speed. So this adds a 10 bonus on worker speed. So we're gonna add 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here. Cool. This is the assembly arm, medium tool hanger, and advanced tool. All right. What else did we buy? Okay, so the conveyor belts are automatically upgraded. We don't need to remove them and make more, and change them. I mean, to replace them. So they're automatically replaced. And I think we are making cars faster. I can see. We didn't have security. I didn't add security because I don't think there is. I don't think it's consequential. I don't think it does anything. Is there? I didn't see any theft occur as of yet. What is this? So base popularity growth increases the popularity rate. Oh, we gotta buy this, man. So this is increases the popularity growth. Okay. And this is the waiting room. So we bought the waiting room, and now we can buy better couches. Do we want bigger couches? Let's look at the queue. I think we can only... Yeah, well, I think we don't need bigger couches for it just yet. And also we have no cars in the parking lot. I think we're missing some delivery guys, I think. Because the cars are staying on the lane. I think we need to hire more transporters, but we need to unlock. All right, so we're gonna call this something. Let's see the names. They suggest the Frontier, the Charge. All right, Delta, Vantage, Accord, Town, Super. No. The Malibu, Rocky, Scramble, Millennia. The Brat. I love this. Let's call it the Brat. All right, the Brat is in. All right, cool. Yeah, so I think we're producing enough cars, and let's go to the tree and let's increase the number of workers. It costs us 2,000 to do that, and we increase the limit. Cool. What was the advertisement one? 4,500. All right. We gotta do it soon. All right. So now we hire more handymen so that we move cars quicker. Let's go with 8 people, and let's add a lousy one here, and then they'll improve later on when we add. Yeah, we should add what we bought the bag so that the mechanics work on it and improve their mechanic skills. It's the boxing bag and the piano that improves mechanic skills. All right. I wouldn't have guessed, I guess. I wouldn't have guessed that these two activities help mechanics be better at mechanicking. Okay, I think we're in a really good shape. We can check our profitability. I mean, we're good. I don't know what this is talking about. It says we're even, but we're not. We're actually making good money. I think we're even because we've been buying a lot of tech lately, and we have been renovating, and think that's causing us to be kind of breaking even. But in terms of tools, okay, so parts is our biggest expense and also renovation. Employees, they cost us very little, and loans we have none, and so and ads also don't cost much. So it's cool. Actually making very good money here. Suppliers. I think we haven't unlocked that just yet. All right. What should we do next? We check the tree. Mandatory training. Decreases the chance to discover an obsolete blueprint. An obsolete blueprint. I think we're gonna add this because we're not doing a lot of research here, but I think we want to go with only good research. For researching, we want good blueprints. Sales shelf. Unlock sales zone objects, which increase the chance of successful sale. We want this too. This is good. This is gonna improve our sales. So let's go. Where do we put these shelves? Let's see. Shelves. It needs to be here. All right. So I'm gonna add one here and one here, just beside each car, and hopefully it's identical. I like that. It's not terrible. All right. So we're only selling one single line is producing the Duke 2, and it's selling well. But I'm not sure if it is selling well because, yeah, so we're selling a single one per month because we're producing a single car per month. All right. I think we're ready to expand the factory even more, or maybe build another one. I'm not sure. Maybe I can build another one here that goes towards the. Maybe I just expand it. The thing about expanding this is that I have this. I have this guy here. Maybe we can expand it just like this and keep the door here, and then we'll remove it later on if it has to be removed. We'll remove it later on. All right. So let's. What we're gonna do is, can I do? I'm not sure I can. Actually, I can't even because I have a door here. In a way. Can I? Oh, I see. You know what? I'm gonna leave it as is, and I'm gonna start a new building. I'm gonna put a building here, and let's check if there is. So there are there any? So if we have something to unlock, then it would show up here. And if there is only 3 elements, 3 stations, and we cannot have more stations. So this is the longest a factory should be, and that is, if we measure it, that should be, so that's 1, so that's how big is it? It's 4 by 4, so 4 by 4 for each station, and we have 3 stations. So if that's the case, then our building, so this is a 4 by 4, and our station is about 4 by 4, I think. Let's make sure. So it's 4 by 4, our station. Okay. So if we do a quick measurement, so 4x4, 8, 12, 16. So we can go 16, and in width it would be 4, 8. So 8 for each unit. I wouldn't say 8 for each unit, it would be like 6 for each unit, and the space in between them is shared. So I'd say, yeah, 6 for each unit in width, and 16 in length. Let's say we want the space at the back, so we go like 20 or 22. All right, let's build this, and we're gonna have it be 22 in length. So 22 in length, and then in width we want it to be 18 then, to fit like 3 stations, I'm guessing. So that should fit 3 stations. Oh, this is a fence. I'm not sure if this fence building can have these garage. Oh, it can. All right. So never mind. So 18 does not fit. All right. So since 18 does not fit, I'm gonna remove this. So it should be 20 then, I guess. So 1, 2, 3 gates, which will allow us to make 3 more lanes of production with a check-in station and an assembly. Cool. And then what we can do is, now we have the storage one. We're gonna put it here at the back. Now we add medium shelves, like 2, I think, are good. Then we can add 2 here. And then we add doors. So that the employees can come in. Alright, cool. Cool. What I want to do is I want to fortify our production for the most popular car, which is the Duke 2. I think I'm going to add 1 more production line for the Duke 2. And I also want to add a production line for the sports car, the Spider, and then maybe we can introduce a new model as well. Can we add another sales spot? Is the question to ask, actually. So no. So first, before we introduce any new cars, we need to increase. So let's start with a single one. So first, let's hire 2 more mechanics. Since our mechanics would be improving, I think I'll go with the 1 good and 1 medium mechanic. And I'll hire 1 more transporter so he can take care of this spot. And that's it, I think. And then we're gonna start 1 lineup with making the Duke 2s, and we're gonna be making a yellow Duke 2, and we'll create the order. We'll call it D2. Now these lines should not be confused with the other one. So we're gonna call this the beast line, or the second line, line 1. And we're gonna start the order. And we're gonna start working on this. Oh, this is actually, it's numbered. Yeah, that's okay. I'll use my own numbers. Can I actually change the name? No, I can't. It's fine. I'm gonna use my own numbers anyway. All right. Let's go back to the tree. We can have assembly robot arm, but I don't want to sacrifice the quality, so we're gonna leave it for now. Shredder station. I don't think we need that. Unlocks new ways to store cars. Does this improve the quality of the car if it's stored under the roof? I don't think the roof is making any difference. The cars are not staying in the parking lot that long anyways, so. This is dismantling. Unlocks car dismantling workshop. I don't think we need this for now. Electric is not a problem either. A lot of this tree unlocks, but I don't know if it makes any difference. Like security post, for example, we haven't been robbed. So maybe this will play a role later on, but right now it's virtually doing nothing. And this guy, scrappy deals. Aha, I see. So, okay, now I understand. Now I understand. I think this is what's in relationship with scrapping. So if we do scrapping deals, so now people, I think, will bring us their cars to scrap them, and that's when we're gonna need the shredding station, where we can salvage. I see. I'm afraid I haven't left enough space for cars to go through. Did I? Can cars pass through this? I think I didn't. I didn't leave space. All right, maybe I'm gonna put a shredding station here if we have cars to scrap. Yeah. So I have to buy another advertisement. It's a bit expensive, but it is necessary, because now we can advertise our cars. What was this? Unlock popularity growth. Didn't I do this? I did. So this is 1. And I can upgrade it again. And then this one increases the impact of brand on popularity growth rate. I see. So we'll buy this one too. This guy, what does it do? Increases the impact of trends on popularity growth. Is this good? Like, is this improving the impact, like, negatively as well, or is it just positive? I guess we have to test and see. Alright, I gotta watch out for the money here. I don't want to be spending too much, but I think we're good. I don't think we're in a bad spot here. This one, the popularity with ads. This one also. And this guy, popularity with time. We'll buy this one too, but I'll wait a bit until we regain a bit of more money. Alright. We've been profitable. So that is cool. Let's go advertising. So now we can advertise in newspapers. All our cars. Which we're plateauing, I think, in terms of popularity growth. If we look at quarterly or year. Yeah, I think we're plateauing. That's okay. But we still set it high. we're also becoming very, very popular. Let's check the deals thing. Supply. No, no, it's not here. Okay. We haven't been researching any cars lately, and this is not cool. So this one is gonna cost us 8,000 research. We're gonna do another racing car. It's okay. We're gonna start producing our racing car very soon once we have improved our sales limit, which I've spent too much money on other stuff, and I haven't increased the sales limit. I wonder, can we demolish this this wall? No. Oh, we can actually unlock this area. All right, it's cool to know. Cool to know. All right, so if we want to grow more, we will unlock this region here, and we will be producing more cars. So the thing that we have like a small parking lot, and it's never full. Because we're making cars like a bit slowly, and we're also selling cars very quickly, and this car has to now go around, so this means that this is too narrow for any car to go through. But that's fine, since this car can go here, that means that we can have like something here, like a scrapping station here to scrap cars. Cool. So we're at 8,000. We're almost at a good amount of money to introduce a new station. So let's go. So this one is a 4,000 upgrade. We're gonna take it because we have, I think, a good cushion of money. And then we can go and create a new zone. Now, should this new zone be created like symmetrically? Let's see. So we're gonna have. All right, so it cannot be stuck to the wall. Oh, it can actually. What's going on? Ah, all right. Let's see if this is big enough. Yes, it is. So let's move this here so that it's symmetrically opposite. This guy here. We said we put 2 shelves and a couch. And on this spot, we're gonna be selling, finally selling, the spider. I'm not sure, maybe it is obsolete. But this one, we're gonna experiment with this one. We're gonna be selling this car in the red, and we're gonna be selling it as expensively as possibly can, as we possibly can. We're gonna put this up to 400%. And we're gonna advertise this a lot. I think we're losing money. I gotta keep watching the money. All right, cool. We're gonna need a new salesman to sell this car, but we're gonna keep with 3 for now, since we are selling just fine. And then we're gonna introduce a new line of production, and we're gonna go produce the spider. Yes. We'll launch the production. And then we'll put the order. It's gonna cost us how much? Alright, so this is the Spider 1 in B line 2. Place order. It cost us 444 bucks to order the parts for Spider. I think we're short of mechanics too, but which is gonna slow us a bit. But since we're really low on money, I'm gonna keep it like this for a bit. It's a stunt that we have chosen to take, and we'll live with it for a bit. So we have this car to be released, and it's hyper expensive. It's 400% the level, 400% the parts cost. And if it sells, a single car yields us 1,776 bucks, which is good. If it sells, we'll be producing only a single car. We're gonna keep it red. Actually, maybe if I want to keep the original color, maybe I shouldn't have the paint station here to save a bit of money. Well, it doesn't really matter. We're going with this. Alright. So, we're actually, this is scary. Maybe we'll have to take a loan after all to avoid bankruptcy. It is going well, I think. Alright, have we produced the first car just yet? Not yet. Alright, once we go back up to above 5,000, we're gonna start hiring more people. This is scary low. Hopefully we're not spiraling. It seems like it's getting stable. It's not down to 700 anymore. Saying as it's going down consistently. Oh, we have gotten the first car. Alright, let's release this. Let's see if it sells. People will think it's expensive, but then, you know, if you think it's expensive, then go buy a Duke or something. This is the Spider. This is the flagship racing car. It's too high of a price. But we sold. Cool. Yes. So it's selling. It's too high of price, but if the production is low enough, then it's not a big problem. As long as it's selling, it's not a big problem. So even if the price is too high. So we'll have at least one luxury car that we can afford to make very slowly and sell and make a large margin on it while we make other cars that sell kind of like frequently, more frequently. We're good. I think we're good at this. We're gaining popularity very quickly here. I don't think, let's check. We're still gaining popularity in all of the cars. None of them is dropping in popularity, which is good. So we can continue selling these cars. And which one should we sell more of? Maybe the Duke 3. Maybe I add another production line for the Duke 3. So, because how many of Duke 3s we're producing? We're producing only 2 Duke 3s. So maybe we should go into 3 Duke 3s production. We have complaints, certainly, about the price of the car, but we don't care. As long as we don't have like a large backlog of it in the parking lot, we don't really care. As long as the car that we're producing, we're selling, we don't care. We're only producing a single car, so I think it's gonna meet demand. So okay, so now we're gonna have to add another line for the Duke 3. Maybe we want the Brat at some point, but right now we're gonna stick with the Duke 3, and we're gonna launch the production, and we're gonna make the order. There we go. We're gonna need. We have a slot for 5 people. We're gonna need a new salesman, that's for sure. We're gonna hire a good salesman. We're gonna need at least 2 more mechanics, because if we don't have, so we're gonna hire like 2 lousy mechanics just to fill the gap, and 1 good and 1 medium mechanic, because we don't want to kill the bank here. And also we'll have lousy handymen, even though they are kind of like not great. Oh, I can't hire anymore. Alright. So, even though they're not great, they are still working. So, it's better than not having. Alright, we're losing money. This is terrible. I mean, we have cars on the lot, so we'll be selling. Alright, I gotta set the color for this one. So we're producing 1 black and 1 white. Let's make 1 blue. 1 dark blue. This is like an open air production unit where, you know, workers get to move around and do stuff. Alright, let's check in terms of like worker luxury. What is this? Logistics. So this adds the proficiency for the transporters by giving them dumbbells. Yeah, I guess I can see it. Dumbbells. Yeah, it's stuff to pick up, so that makes them better at picking up stuff. It makes more sense than a piano for a mechanic. Unless they are trying to tinker with the piano, I don't see how that works. Improving their skills of being mechanics. Alright, so this is a tad too expensive for where we are at the moment, so we're gonna leave it aside for a bit while we focus on making going back up to 10k. So we have no spiders, as I said, on, even though it's very expensive, it is also very profitable, because any car that we make, and we're making cars very slowly, because we only have one slow lane in making these cars. It is, oh, I actually didn't add any quality or speed acceleration to these. So let's do that right now. Yep. I didn't notice I didn't do that. So we're producing like these cars very slowly, but any car that we produce, we sell immediately, which is good. It's good. This means that we have a profitable scheme. See, like any car that we produce out of the spider, it goes away quickly. If maybe we were producing only spiders at that price, we're gonna have a lot of cars in our parking lot that are not selling. But since we're only producing a single car, that means that we are to sell it, and so that kind of like offsets and adds a bit of profitability to our operation. And also, I think it gets known as the expensive car, and so with time, it's gonna be okay, okay, more okay if like the very first generations. That. So we want to buy this one because this one is good for us. What is this? Mandatory training. Alright, mandatory training. That's good. Parts manufacturing unlocks parts production and development common sense. So this is not worth it just yet. Okay. And this science objects. Unlocks research shown which improves development. Alright, so this is research related. Repair workshop. Unlocks the repair workshop. Unlocks the repair workshop, which allows to upgrade produced cars quality. Maybe we should test this. We don't have the money for it right now, so it's out of the question. Maybe we should consider it. Alright, I see. Okay, this is scary. It's almost as if we're breaking even. Let's check the finances. So, why did we lose money on this? Yeah, because we are breaking even. Alright. It's okay. Oh, this month was profitable, but every month that is profitable, we spend the money quickly on the tree, and so we lose the money. It's okay, we're gonna have to let it accumulate for a bit. Okay, so we are slowly gaining money, but since we hired more people, we kind of increased the cost of production a bit. But that's okay. That car now needs to go. Maybe, you know what? Maybe if I move this a little bit back. Kind of this much back. Hopefully that car is gonna have to go through here, and that would be much quicker. Unless I blocked it both ways. In that case... But you see, like the parking lot is like, we have a relatively small parking lot, and it is still empty. That we have 8 production lines. Which means we're selling. We're selling like hotcakes. Like the sales on this car looks weird. In the past 5 months, we have sold 5 cars. It means that we're making a car a month on average, even though we have 2 lines making this car, and now a 3rd. This is the first blue car. How long does it take for a single car to be produced? 3 months. This is terrible. So it takes like 2 months and a half. Oh. I see. It says 0 days, but that's, you know. Why is it 0 days? Is this the average production time for all cars? I can actually assign employees to this. Huh. So that if I assign employees to this, it would be... Is this mechanics that I can assign? Active workers per category. I can assign... We have 15 mechanics over 8 different lines, and I can assign specific workers to be working at specific lines at a time. Not a specific workers, but a specific number of workers to be working all the time on. For example, this one. Nobody's working on this, like at least because they go back and forth. And I want to have like 2 workers. Let's say we're gonna be like at least 2 workers per line all the time. This would mean we're short, actually, because we're left with 5 workers. I'm gonna say 1 each line, and we're left with 2, I guess. Is it 3 workers? No, we're left with 2 workers. So if I say 2 here and 2 here, and only 1 worker working on this. So here we have 2 workers, and here only 1 worker working on this. So it doesn't matter how slow this goes, only a single worker is working on this. I guess this makes it more efficient because now we have workers that are constantly working on the same... Where are you going? Where are these guys going? Oh, they're walking outside. Alright. Maybe I should add a worker zone here. With a bench. Like a couple of benches. And mechanic tools. Mechanic shelves. And another boxing. Another boxing bag. So that the mechanics get better. Let's check if our mechanics are actually getting better. So we have level 3 and a lot of level 1s. What is this mod? I think the punching bag is not improving their skills quickly. I didn't see anybody use it, by the way. Maybe on the other side they're using it. Not really. It's okay. Alright, so we're at 8,000. We can introduce other stuff. 5,000, that's too expensive. We want to hire more workers, which is going to cost us 4,000. What was it that I was looking for? Advertisement? That's too expensive for now. Let's not. I do not understand this one. I missing something? Oh, wait a second. Does this mean that I can assemble 2 cars back to back on the same line and then have them pass by the same check-in station and the same painting station, saving on how many painting stations and check-in stations do we have? But this means that we're doing production in series. Oh, actually, we can upgrade this one. I think we should. Well, producing cars in series is going to be optimum for kind of like saving on the, I think, electrical consumption. However, it's going to create a bottleneck because if the car in this assembly line here is still being produced while this one is finished, this one wouldn't be checked until the one before it, ahead of it in the line, is finished. And that creates a bit of bottleneck. We're going kind of like parallel rather than in series, but I think we should try to maybe modify the factory in a sense, remove this one, make it parallel, and kind of like push them backwards so that we're producing cars, like multiple cars. In fact, it's gonna be a lot efficient in space. I think we gotta try that. Yeah, I didn't think about that. I really didn't think about that. All right, I think we ought to, because this is kind of like saves a lot of space. Maybe I can get rid of this and kind of like add a station at each point here, and then push this one backward. All right, I think all of this needs to be done next time. I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it for the day. If anybody have watched this, thank you for watching. If on stream, of course. If you're watching this later on, if you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. That tells me it's worthwhile to continue into this. If you didn't, well, I guess it's fair enough. And until then, catch you later. All right.